I'm on my way to get some food. I'm not within 6 feet, so I can keep my mask on. Morning. Let's see, it's 4:25 in Japan, and I'm trying to wake up and drive to the gym. Getting a little food in my belly, but it's pretty rough waking up this early to head to the gym. But I'm doing it, so here we go. Well, just got done with the gym. Just kidding. I did leg day, but it's pretty busy. I feel super awkward trying to take a video in the gym. I'm on a military base. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. People like look at you funny. Not that I really care, but it still just look, I don't know. Just, I guess I'm kind of shy when it comes to doing that. Like, I can sit here in my car by myself, but so woke up, hit the gym. It's about 06:12 here, and I'm gonna get some protein, a little bit of breakfast, and then gotta head to work. Well, I'm on my way to get some food. I'm not within 6 feet, so I can keep my mask off. But I'm not sure what I'm gonna get. Maybe some aminos, protein, and a burrito. Oh, what a day. Pretty busy. You know, normally I start out with the gym, get to work, check my email, eat a little bit. I get to work pretty early, probably good, 2 hours prior to my counterparts getting there. Today was pretty hot here in Japan. Moved ammo cans for most of the day. Got a good sunburn here. So I probably moved a couple hundred ammo cans, started sorting out through our brass, day in the life, right, of in the weapons department. Hey everybody. So I know the video has been primarily about, my day. So hitting the gym and then heading to work. So let's talk about work. So if you've watched the channel, some of you know that I work for the Navy. I'm in the law enforcement part of the Navy, security forces, law enforcement, whatever you want to call it. And so there's a lot of different jobs that we do. When I say security forces, I say that because we're not just law enforcement. So we do LE, anti-terrorism, physical security, and then you have different departments. Of course, you have people that work in admin, weapons, training, etc. So for me right now, I'm part of the weapons department, which means we deal with everything weapons, ranges, ammunition, armories, RFIs, ready for issues and stuff like that. So I work in that area, so we monitor all the armories and stuff and make sure everything's good, get everyone qualified. I'm a small arms marksmanship instructor, so we bring everyone to the range and get them shot. So my day really just depends on what's going on. Do we have inspections? Is there maintenance to be done? Gun cards to be made, download lists to be made. Of course we have continuity between like 5 different things where we got to enter data, what we're people qualified on what weapons, gun cards. Does it correlate with their training records? It could be a lot of stuff. So there's tons of stuff that goes with it. So if you're working the law enforcement side, you might work a 3 on, 2 off, 2 on, 3 off, which is pretty nice. Of course we come in on Tuesdays and stuff for training, but that's not so bad. I really like a 3-2-2-3 work schedule. Puts you at 15 days a month, not working a month minus, of course, your days that you have to come in on those Tuesdays that you have to train. But if you're staff though, like we are, we typically work 12-hour days, give or take. Say it's 8 hours, but we're always there early, we're always there late. So regardless of what you do, always there early, always there late. We could work 60 hours a week, pretty normal 60-hour work weeks. That's if we're hitting 12 hours a day, but anywhere between 8 and 12 hours. And then of course we have different duties and different collateral duties, meaning we have other jobs beneath our actual jobs. So you have like your job, and then you have your collateral duties, which can stack up underneath your job. So we're always busy doing something. There's never a dull moment in the office. So if I'm not doing weapon stuff with the armories, I might be dealing with hazmat. If I'm not dealing with hazmat, I might be dealing with a range or a waste disposal problem. If I'm not dealing with range or waste disposal problems, I'm dealing with host nation agreements with these range contracts that we have. So it can be a plethora of things that happen throughout the day. And then you have random stuff that comes up throughout the day. So if you're on a duty, so we have duty days, which are 24-hour days for us. I know we don't stay awake for 24 hours. Well, actually, sometimes we do stay awake for 24 hours if there's like incident after incident or whatever it might be. So that can turn into a long day on these duty days. But you could work Monday through Friday and then have duty Saturday. So really, your only off day would be a Sunday. So that's if you're not working section, which is the 3223, and that's if you're on a regular day. So I'm talking about what I do. I stand duty, and it's typically not so bad, but it's very likely that you don't get any sleep on your duty day, or a whole lot of it. And that is a 24-hour watch. So you're at work for 24 hours. You sleep in your office. Or wherever you can find a couch or whatever to sleep on. Just kidding. I actually have a cot that I put in my office, so I sleep in my office quite often on those duty days. But if we were doing like a day in the life, it can be a very long day. But working in Japan isn't so bad. I really like Japan. I'm in the Sasebo area, so I used to previously work in Yokosuka, or Yokosuka, however you want to call it. And it's really nice because you have the Yokohama area, the Tokyo area, the Shibuya area, all over there, which is kind of nice because you have a lot of places to go. And then fast forward 5-6 years later, now I'm on the island of Kyushu in Sasebo, which is Nagasaki Prefecture, and it's very nice. It's very calm, more family oriented, maybe a lot more farmland here. It's very quiet. Mass transit's it doesn't really exist except to go to like Fukuoka. So, not a whole lot of places to shop. You have a lot of stuff to do in Nagasaki, a lot of water activities because we're on the island. Fukuoka is probably the biggest city you're going to find to us because if you go off island, you have to go to Osaka, to find anything. So on your off time, if you really want to go somewhere, with a lot of people, you have to travel quite a long way, 2 hours to Fukuoka, or I believe it's around 5 to 6 hours over to Osaka, and the trains are very expensive. It's not like, hey, Tokyo, I'm going to go to Yokohama, jump on a train, $2, whatever. It doesn't work like that. It's $60 to Fukuoka-ish, $55, $60. And then if you drive, you have a 2.5 hour drive, and you can avoid tolls, and then you have a longer drive. And so there's not a whole lot of stuff to do, in Sasebo after you've done it. So after you've seen all of the temples and gone to Nagasaki, to Peace Park, and gone around, it's great. It's a great place to be with your family. It's super safe. It's super safe from the elements. We do get our the rainy seasons here and stuff like that, and the occasional hurricane or typhoons, but it's not really that bad. It's very safe. The typhoons typically dissipate very quickly. Sasebo area is surrounded by a mountain, so once that bad weather hits, it kind of dissipates. But let me see. So again, so when I'm on my off time, I'm kind of a nerd, so I'm either doing investing, or I'm playing with my games, or I'm binge watching something on Hulu. So I say a lot now that I notice that, but I do a lot of that stuff. I don't really go out. I'm not a big drinker. I don't smoke, so the bar scene is not my thing. Even with COVID now, we haven't really been able to go to the bars. We had a home to work order, so really we're just going from home to work. But I don't really mind that because I'm home anyways. For the most part here, if I wasn't at work, I was at home, finishing up my business degree. And now, after I've finished my business degree, I'm working on my MBA, my master's in business. So, now then you go to the next degree. So a lot of my time is consumed with investing, business-related stuff, or actually trying to complete that degree. It's taken me a while to complete it. Of course, when you work full-time, it's not exactly the easiest thing to complete a degree, especially when the degree is being completed. for distant learning, online college, which isn't ideal, especially when you're taking a math or a stats class or something, which is absolutely ridiculous, to reteach yourself everything. But it can be pretty interesting. So, we do work long days. We do have, we have our short weeks, and it just really depends on what's going on. Is something popping off? Is it not popping off? There's a lot of last minute things in the military that kick off that you need to be quick to adapt to. And that's what we're really good at. We're good at adapting. We're cross-trained. We do a lot, so like I said, we might not do law enforcement. We might be working in weapons. I might be an instructor. I might be doing training. I might be instructing how to shoot a weapon. I might be instructing someone how to run the RFIs or the armories or doing inventory. You name it. We do a lot. We're very busy, typically, but it's good. I've learned a lot while I've been here in Sasebo. I've been all over the world a few times, as far as like stopping to ports of calls when I used to be previously on the CVN 73. So I'm very fortunate to have had a good career, and of course fitness has been a huge focus of my career since being in the Navy. It's been one of those things, where you ever find that thing that really like calms you down. If you have a bad day, you can just kind of go and do it. Well, fitness is my thing. That's my out. So if I've had a bad day, hey, go hit the gym, go for a run, whatever it might be. Don't let it build up. Just get it out, go get a good pump, get some gains, and be happy with it and move on. Of course, at the end of the day too, visiting family is not the easiest. So, you always got to have that good, don't bring your work home. Sometimes it's hard not to bring your work home, but, as long as you have that constant communication with your family, it's not so big of a deal. So, me and Jessa, we talk every single day, pretty much every single day, unless she makes me angry. And then I'm like, I'm not here, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, so, we talk every single day, talk to my parents, pretty much every single day, while I have the ability to. So I like to take advantage of those things that sometimes you can't always do while being in the military. So for me, like when I was on a ship, I couldn't talk to my parents every day. Our communication was pretty much crap when you're out to sea for 6, 7, 8 months. So, I take advantage of those small things while I have the ability to do that. When I go to my next command, I don't know how often I'll be able to call or talk or video chat or even do something like this. It just really depends on what's happening, where I am, the stat, what's going on at the command, and what I'm doing, if I'm busy, or if I even have communication. Because sometimes, like when you're on a ship, you don't really have a whole lot of communications. Hey Google, pause. My pizza's done. So I think that's my cue to jump off here. So I hope you enjoyed everything. A day in the life. I can do more of these, maybe a little more in depth, where I'm still learning how to do all this stuff. I'm not really know if anyone's interested in my day. I'm just an average Joe working in the military overseas. So, but I hope you enjoyed it. And if you come back for more, I'll have more content for you. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Bye.